Sowing seeds in God's kingdom takes patience and persistence. Sometimes the ground is too hard, sometimes the soil isn't fertile, but as a godly leader, it is our job to sow seeds wherever God asks us to sow. Welcome to part 4 of our series on Kingdom Seeds. Today we're going to start off in the scripture Psalm 97 verse 11. Light is sown like seed for the righteous and illuminates their path, and irrepressible joy is spread for the upright in heart who delight in his favor and protection. So good. The subtitle of this psalm is called The Lord's Power and Dominion. Wow, power and dominion. This psalm speaks about who God is and what he offers those who love him. In this verse 11, God tells us that he is showing us the way. And as a godly leader, it's vital for God to illuminate our path so we know where to go. Leadership is so much easier when we know where to step. We can think of it this way. If we are trying to make our way across a dark room that's full of furniture, and this is a room that we are unfamiliar with, the way to get across the room without bruises and a broken toe is a flashlight. God is our flashlight, and he puts his flashlight in our hands. It's just sometimes we don't know how to turn it on. Our almighty, powerful God is sowing light on our path to help us and show us the way constantly. God is offering us so much help here. He offers us so much more help than we realize. It's just much of the time we don't have the eyes to see it. Sometimes we don't even know we can choose to ask for the eyes to see it. Many times we've chosen to grumble instead of asking God for eyes to see. Sometimes we think we can do it on our own without help because it's not that hard. And then we get into trouble. And then a broken toe and several bruises later, we ask for a flashlight. But that's not all that God is offering us in this verse. Not only is he lighting up our path, but he's giving us joy for the journey. He is giving us irrepressible joy when we recognize what he is offering us. But it is a choice. We have to recognize that we have his favor and protection. We have to accept this unseen truth by faith. This joy is freely offered for those who delight in his favor and protection. Did you know that God offers you this? Has anyone told you that God has offered his unconditional favor to you and his protection? Think about it. The creator of this entire universe is offering his favor and protection to you. When I read this in the Bible, it was a mind-blowing concept to me. This is a game changer. This is your game changer. When we understand that we are walking in the ways of the Lord, in the ways that he gives us, with all the tools that he offers us in Scripture, he gives back to us constantly through his favor and protection while showing the way to where we need to go. There is literally no reason for us not to succeed when we are walking in God's way. As a godly leader, it's important to know what Scripture has to say so we can use all the tools that God freely offers to us. It is God's desire that he shows us the way and gives us joy for the journey. Now, it doesn't mean that he's going to show you a mile or 10 miles or 100 miles ahead. Sometimes he just asks that we trust him with one step and one step and one step. And as we take each step, the next step is automatically illuminated for us. When we are in leadership, God's truths make leadership so much easier than trying to navigate without them. God asks us to sow seeds for him, and he promises that when we do that, he will light the way and give us joy. Each time God asks something of us, he gives us everything we need to carry out his plan. Even if we don't know what he's equipping us with, we need to have the faith that because he asked us to do it, he will take care of everything, everything. Of course, he never promised it was going to be easy, but he promised to give us everything, including joy, to do it. As we are faithful to him and his plans, he is even more faithful to us. As we have faith, God is growing us. God grows us in who we are, he grows us in our faith, and he grows us as leaders. Godly leadership is needed in our world, and I hope you agree. The world has plenty of secular leaders, but God is calling out leaders right now that will take a stand for him and lead his way, not the world's way. I want you to take a stand with me today. Leave a comment below to make a public statement that you are taking a stand for godly leadership and you are committing to leading others God's way. I am so blessed that you have joined me this month for our series on kingdom seeds. I am delighted to share this with you, and I can't wait for what God is going to release in this upcoming month as we start a brand new series. God's richest blessings to you on your leadership journey, and I encourage you to share this with another woman who needs to hear this message. See you next time.